Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Ooh, classified, top secret.
I like being in on this top secretness of top secrets.
Secure connection.
The secret is right.
Secure connection confirmed.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm the one playing, and
Oh my god, he looks like a cartoon.
yeah.
It has been a while.
Please
Let's
log
see.
in to
What
access
should
You're
my
gonna
name
name
be?
yourself Jane Shepard?
It's an old game,
No.
man. It's an old game.
Oops. Fuck.
Zool.
Sure.
Hey everybody, it sells in a submarine featuring the
What do you
TheSocialSolipsist
What
in
do
the
you think,
background being
Zool?
snarky.
Yes, it is.
Wait. Approve?
Yeah, sure. They're not gonna call you by your first name anyways.
Shepard.
Since these amateurs didn't introduce
Uh,
themselves,
ca-
I'll just introduce them.
I can switch things, right?
No, not once you start.
Oh god.
Please log in to access.
But
your
Is this
I
where you
wanna
choose your class?
I
Please log in to
Yes, it
access
is.
your profile.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
I
so
definitely restarted this game like
Custom?
3 different. I played the first 3 hours like a couple of different times just to figure out what class.
All right,
I
we're gonna
wanted
do
to play.
this.
Please log in
Her name's
to
gonna be
access your
Xuuuuuule.
profile.
All right.
I like the line in Mass Effect. Have you played Mass Effect 3?
No.
I think
Oh.
we're gonna find out how this works.
This isn't a spoiler, can I say it?
in Mass Effect.
You
I already-
always you say stuff isn't spoilers and that it is. But
Okay,
go
to be
ahead.
fair-
I probably won't.
To be
end up
fair,
playing
I've already seen all of it.
So, okay, there's a line in, I think, Mass Effect 3, it's either 2 or 3, with
Please
Liara, and
reconstruct
she's like,
profile.
and Shepard's like, well, Liara, what is my real name? What's my first name? Say my first name, Liara. And Liara's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Shepard.
Liara, we've been over this. We've been over this more than you're willing to admit to the rest of the crew.
Is there any-
What's my name, Liara?
Is there any difference between your profile?
Yes.
I mean, I like the sound of her.
Liara.
I mean-
Everybody did.
I was about to say, who wouldn't? She's hot. She's the
That
hottest.
blue ass.
I'm gonna go for Earthborn unless you guys think I should do something
You
else.
can do whatever you want.
Confirm
I think I did
psychological profile.
Colonist?
I don't remember what I did.
I did Colonist, Soul Survivor, and something else. But, I mean,
I
you
also
should
like-
choose whatever you want.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2, I totally changed. You know, I think my original character on Mass Effect 1 was the was a colonist sniper type, and then I changed away from that because the tech
That sounds so
tech stuff
sad.
in
Soul
at least in
Survivor.
the early game was
Should I be a
very
war hero or
unpleasant.
soul survivor?
I went Infiltrator the entire time. Like,
I
from 1 to
changed-
3, I did Infiltrator.
I changed all around for
What'd you pick?
for 2. and
Soul survivor.
Or,
What do you think? Should I have gone for war hero?
is whatever you want, love.
Okay.
So, I will say this. Once you get to 3, being a soldier means nothing. Because everything that a soldier can do, every other class can do.
I probably not Sentinel. I feel like Sentinel is kind of for veterans of the game who just want to fuck around.
Wait, what is Sentinel?
It's both tech and biotic.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
I'm gonna go for
I would recommend Vanguard. Or
Hold on. What's your default when you are given a choice of guns? What do you usually grab?
in a game, mind you.
Yes, we are American, but we're not quite that we're not that American.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm pretty much not into guns in real life. I don't know, assault rifles are pretty fun, but also sort of staying at range is fun, but I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm a good sniper by any means.
All
but-
right.
So everybody gets an assault rifle, right?
I think
except
everybody
for
can
one-
use the assault rifle.
Doesn't the yeah? But the infiltrator starts with doesn't the infiltrator start with the sniper and a machine pistol or something?
Yeah. Basically, don't go Vanguard, because Vanguard's whole thing is running up into people
I'm not
and then
into that.
shotgunning them.
I
See-
loved Vanguard.
Oh, Vanguard!
Mass
Vanguard,
Effect
once you
2,
hit once you hit Mass Effect 2 and 3, Vanguard is the funniest class.
Just like biotic fisting people into the air and just shotgunning them into
I don't know. That
space.
sounds pretty fucking fun.
It's not as good in this one.
Mass Effect 1 is very much geared towards being a soldier or somebody with an assault rifle.
If I'm gonna be
Basically what it
totally
comes down to.
honest, this game is not great. It
It's,
is like mechanically.
Wait, what'd you just choose? It
Info-
wasn't Adept, was it?
No.
Okay, good.
Uh,
You're gonna have a bad time as an Adept.
Oh gosh. I'm so used to like Skyrim, where it looks better.
Oh,
Because you modded the shit out of it.
I went with that one, but
I mean,
and then I
it's-
modified the nose, mind you.
Yeah, the nose is pretty atrocious.
But here's the real question: can you adjust the yaw on your genitals?
You can in Skyrim.
I'm going to beat this joke to death. I swear.
So we were in Oregon, and my dad was like, why don't you show the whole family some of your videos?
Oh no!
Yeah.
So I had to quickly think, what have we not said totally embarrassing and sexual things in? Ooh, cook serve delicious. That'll be good.
We just talked about diarrhea in that one.
Diarrhea
And then-
and
and then my dad
getting
said-
drunk, I think, was
Yeah,
among
basically.
in there somewhere.
Oh, there was also Chinese food, but and then my dad was like, "You should do something with a little more action," and I was like, okay. And so we went with Portal 2, rather.
I don't think anybody there really understood.
No,
Like,
nobody had any idea.
Portal is
Like-
harder to grasp than any shooter for like the layman, I think.
Well,
I think if
and-
you just
but-
showed somebody raw footage, they'd be like, "What the fuck is even going on?"
But see,
Trying
here's
to
the thing:
understand, like,
they
the
didn't even
logic.
understand fucking Cook Serve Delicious. They're like, so what do you do in this game?
I mean, to be fair,
You are kind of a savant at it.
that too, but also Cook Serve Delicious is kind of a bonkers game where you just hammer keys in the right order.
It's true. And
So like when they can't see with no context and not being able to see your hands on the keyboard or whatever, or on the controller, like it, for somebody who doesn't know, that I could understand how that'd be pretty weird.
So this is character creation, everybody.
yeah, I hope you're. Hey, I want to at least look half decent.
Oh,
Yes.
the first episode's gonna be like 45 minutes before we hit like before
Even the
game-
first line of the game.
Well, no, but when the game actually opens.
Are you gonna
properly.
do green eyes and be the trope of red hair, green eyes?
No, I actually like blue eye. Ooh.
I honestly can't tell from here.
There we go. I like blue or gray.
Hashtag RHM.
Hashtag what?
Nothing.
Sure. We're gonna just go with that because I'm kind of bored of character creation. Unless you guys think there are blatant flaws.
You've been.
Don't worry, it gets
no.
better in Mass Effect 2, and you do get an opportunity to
Yeah.
change your appearance a bit.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not that anybody notices that you've done that in
Yeah.
the game, which is
You
nice.
could. Can't you just change your
Rex?
You can also change your gender in it as well, right?
No.
Should I keep everything this?
Uh.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
If
I was gonna
someone's-
say targeting assist. You probably want to turn off.
Well, I don't know. Some of the targeting is pretty.
It's not like she's gonna be using a sniper rifle. Not that any targeting assist is on that.
No, but
Shepard.
but and to be fair, like the assault rifle, the default assault rifle jumps around so much you'd think you were
Oh,
firing
yeah.
a machine pistol.
Holy shit! I like it when it ends up going to like the other side of the screen. I wasn't shooting over there.
I'll make the call.
Oh my gosh.
If you hear clanking, it's because we're drinking out of copper mugs.
It's true. And we have whiskey stones in them. Delicious. Oh, I should
Oh,
actually
what year
read
is
this.
it?
2148.
Okay, good. So this is how many years after the first contact war? 16, right? Because that happened in 2132.
I don't remember, man. I'm not. You're more into Mass Effect than I ever was. I really.
Which is funny because I vowed never to play Mass Effect because they stopped work on KOTOR to make this.
Yeah, but you still got Karth. You didn't want Karth, but you still got Karth. I
didn't mind.
I hope you're fucking happy, you Karth lover, you son of a bitch.
I didn't mind Karth.
You love Karth. You're such a Karth slut. Red October loves Karth.
No.
Red October also associates
No.
with U-boats.
Bastila all the way.
I don't know. U-boats all the way for the win.
Who was it in?
This looks worse than I remember.
Yeah.
I remember the textures being a little better.
Well,
Maybe you're
we
just.
were probably playing at lower resolutions at the time.
That is true. To be fair, I was playing on my my first college laptop, which had a AMD Radeon HD 5470, and RAM was 1366 by 768. So yes, you are correct.
Thrusters, check.
Thrusters.
Yeah, 5470. Melt the computer.
I'm sorry, what?
It literally did. It
Wow.
killed my computer. That's why they sent me a replacement.
Man,
I
I
think
forgot how shitty Joker looks in this one.
I think I remember you talking about that in the social, like, because that was early, like, that was like our first fall semester or
Yeah, it
spring.
was-
Oh
Yeah.
god, Caden.
The problems started showing up like spring of freshman year.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. I think,
I got it replaced that summer, and that's the laptop I got as a replacement is what's sitting in the living room right now.
You're paranoid.
That gives-
that's pretty cool.
So I do want to say, I really want a Mass Effect prequel game where we play as Nihilus.
I don't
Oh,
know.
wait.
Also, spoilers.
What spoilers? I just want to play a game where as him.
I wasn't not paying attention. What the fuck happened?
Just say cut the chatter.
But that's mean.
Basically, you're just like you walked up to address a situation and you're being dropped in pretty blind.
Okay.
Joker.
Source report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
So one of the things that I kind of want to point out, I've thought a little bit about today's social, is like how as freshmen, like, we hung around the same people, and then I didn't see you for a couple of years, and then I started dating Red, and
Well, we had a bunch of classes sophomore.
yeah,
freshman
yeah,
and
but we
sophomore.
didn't
I'm on my way.
but we didn't really hang out. We hung out with like the same people the freshman year, saw each other sophomore, and then I started dating Red, and oh,
Funny.
why is like
Oh,
I
get
also-
ready for item management, the game.
like
Oh yeah,
But-
you're gonna.
oh,
I if I had to estimate of my 80 or so hours that I
Oh,
put into
boy.
the first game, I probably spent somewhere between 10 and 20 just in
oh my
item
god,
management
this is
because I'm that
a
guy.
lot.
Yeah.
All right,
On the topic of meeting people and blah blah
we're gonna deal with that later.
blah.
Also,
Social. Do you remember the first thing that I ever said to you?
you love to bring this up.
I
and
do because it's hilarious. You love it. Come on.
Go on,
No,
tell
no,
it.
no, you can tell
No,
it.
no. You love telling it. I can't deny you that.
Well, the first thing I ever said to Social was, "Hey, Social, you should build you should build a fort to keep the haters out."
He said social too because that's Social's name.
Yep, that's my real name.
Yep, totally is. But yeah, I like that.
Can I shoot him?
It was funny. Well, technically yes.
How do I put it
No, I
away?
think oh, never mind. I did not think you were weapons free at this point. Okay. Well,
And this was the part where Shepard killed her entire crew.
I mean, if this was a good game, you'd be able to.
Oh, including the children in the laundry room.
God.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck any game. Oh, seriously. I am so. That is so fucked up. Any game that stops you from killing children, I'm not gonna condone killing children, obviously, although some of them are annoying as shit. But seriously, if you are going to let me kill NPCs in your game, and you don't let me kill any children, then fuck you. You've totally destroyed my immersion. Go fuck yourself. Thanks, Skyrim. People modded the shit out of you just so that they could kill children. I hope you're happy.
I mean, it's really not that difficult with Skyrim. Actually, you really just have to set the children class to not be.
Yeah, I know.
You could do that in the console.
I know.
That's saying something too.
Well, yeah, but the Game Brio console is notoriously unpleasant to use.
Oh, yes. I like how they keep saying that they're not using the Gamebryo engine, and that they're like, oh no, it's our own special engine.
Yeah,
it's like, it's just the Gamebryo engine that you modified slightly.
Well, I mean, and that especially pisses me off when there's the opposite, which is like The Witcher 1, where they're like, yeah, it's 2008, and we just used a heavily modified version of the Aurora engine that from like what 2002, the same thing that Neverwinter Nights was on.
Yeah, those were good times.
Although to be fair, they did build their rendering engine from scratch, I think.
All right.
All the graphics engine is completely brand new.
All right,
Meanwhile,
callbacker. Sorry.
We're running over your gameplay here. Although to be fair, it's
You're just
mostly
talking to Presley.
It's backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got weird hair.
No,
He's got hair?
Also, he's a Fremen. Apparently.
He's a what?
He's a Fremen.
What's a Fremen?
From Dune?
See if I can get some
Dude,
Oh!
look at his eyes.
Yeah. Can you talk to him again so that we can confirm this?
Something I can do for you, Commander?
I was curious.
We need to get a close-up shot.
Okay.
You and me both.
They're not completely blue.
Many things don't
It's not as clear now as it was before, but
Yeah.
Alright.
Like the irises have to be blue, right?
What is
free?
Every
Did you mean
freaking control.
Yeah, the irises were blue.
Oh no, I meant the
sclera?
Is that
The white part?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I thought that had to be blue.
I don't remember.
I remember being on a camp and joking about like because so it was called tracking the coastal
talk to these
dunes, I
guys?
think, or tracking in the coastal dunes, and I really was like, Ian, you made a terrible mistake. We should have named this camp Dune Trackers and then come back with
Shepard.
everybody with blue contacts.
Blue contacts and still suits.
Yes.
Captain said he'd meet me.
And then seeing how many of the parents got it.
The first thing every child is instructed to say is, "Daddy, Daddy, this suit lets me drink my pee." Oh man, there is a lot of vodka at the bottom of this thing. Should have given it a
Joy.
I should have given it a better stir. Well, this is gonna be a fun playthrough.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So
for
that
multiple
is-
reasons.
Do you know something?
That is the risk you always take when you ask Red to make you drinks. He always adds a lot of liquor to them.
God, you guys are making me sound like an alcoholic.
Red October doesn't use units. You can't see me using the big fat air quotes here, but
I can add them in.
Someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
Units.
Covert pickup of Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Yes, thank you.
Must be a
Not,
reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the
Not
Nailed it.
someone.
information strictly on the need.
fuck.
A research team on Eden Prime.
Oliver.
Unearthed
Forgetting
something
his,
beacon during
Actors.
I mean, I just don't even know them. So,
Who played the voice of Darth Vader?
Aliens vanished 50,000 years ago.
well, you just gave me all that vodka, so I can't remember either.
Jesus.
It's all based on
Oh,
it's like there's a
Jesus.
computer right next to you and smartphones.
I can picture his face. I even know things about his childhood. James Earl
James Earl
Jones.
Jones. Thank you, not James Earl Jones.
To be fair, I've always compared Anderson to Adama because
You're totally right.
One, because of the uniform, but also because he's got like the most pockmarked face.
Yes.
Mostly because the textures on this game are so bad.
Sharing that
Yeah, like just look at Nihilus's face. Like when they do a close up, it's just like,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry, dude, but your face is all pixeled.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
that too.
Except for the eyes, oddly.
I mean, you've done a bit of game development, but
going on,
they,
The Alliance
in a lot of
will
cases,
evolve.
and you've done a bunch of
Humanity
like
wants a larger
modding
role
and
in shaping
Yeah.
but like you know how they regardless of the actual like real game size of the item, sometimes they just make all the textures the same resolution regardless.
Yeah.
So you'll get like the eyes are the same resolution as that whole cliff
Showed
face.
a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your
Yeah.
species. We see what you have to offer. to the
What are
rest
they
of the
covering?
galaxy and
Their
to the
asses?
Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to
Them
find a
fine
group with the
Turian
skills we
asses.
seek. I
What?
don't care that you're human, Shepard.
Sorry, Shepard. I gotta go calibrate some guns.
I need to see your skills for myself.
Oh,
Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP.
I wasn't really paying attention to what you guys were saying, so now I'm just like.
That's okay.
to
What do you
what
know
we
about
were saying, what the game was saying.
Just
Both.
Oh, well,
I really should play Mass Effect 3 with the DLC.
basically the short version of what they've just told you is that
What's the deal with his ears? What the fuck?
it's 2007 2008 textures. It's not good.
Yeah.
It was this was the fledgling days of 1080p.
And without their mass
I think the consoles this ran on I think all of them ran it at 720. So
Oh, man.
About Eden
Yeah.
Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farm.
So yeah, the short version is basically they found a super hyper ancient.
They found Eden Prime and we're supposed to investigate because of some super hyper ancient.
See, she was listening to the game, not to us, is what she was talking
No,
about.
she said she didn't list to either, really. But yeah, there's a super ancient civilization that there's been speculation about for a long time, and you found an
You can't
artifact, and now you
skip.
have to
Yes,
now you
I
have
think
to
you can.
No.
It's Spacebar?
pick up the artifact.
It symbolizes humanity's growth
Yeah, spacebar
as
skips.
a spacefaring species. And
Why is this beacon so important?
Good. Because I was like, oh man, clicking is not skipping.
Prothean technology, even yours.
if we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins
Sweet.
buried on Mars, we'd still
Oh
be
yeah,
stuck
we
on
should
Earth.
probably
That
like
was
cut
the
this
small
here
beacon
and be like, this is episode
What
1.
we can learn from this beacon.
No, just
One
let it run.
is a weapon.
Run it through the end of this dialogue at least.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
Alright.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't
Who are the
just
bad
a-
guys in this?
There are a lot of bad
Plenty
guys.
of raiders and criminal groups active.
Everybody not us
They
is a
might
bad
think
guy.
the Prothean beacon is worth the risk
Let
of
her
attacking
experience
an
it for the
alliance
first
ship.
time.
Plus, Eden Prime
But
is
this
better
isn't my
than
first
the
time.
system.
You don't need to be gentle this
The Attican
time.
Traverse is under
Wait,
construction.
I really want
Okay,
somebody to be like, wait, Shepard,
I'm
why are you
sorry.
asking all these questions?
I'm sorry,
Don't
that
you
was-
know all these things?
I'm sorry, Social, that was a little bit.
The last thing
I didn't even hear.
Too much.
That was. We're gonna stop that there. The boundary has been crossed and shall not be crossed again. And on that bombshell,
We should
I
be
think we're going to cut here.
We've got a problem.
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Okay, we'll see it next
Line up
time.
on screen.